back to AnimeHealthcenter, and today we're continuing playing Genshin Impact. And this will probably be the last episode, um, since I think this will be the last quest we do.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It
Oh?
seems he went to Northland Bank.
He's depositing all his money.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble.
Nah, he knows. He knows. I'm pretty sure he knows.
We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Alright then. Zhongli, Mr. Zhongli, are you in here? Hello, sir. Mr. Zhongli, hello, are you in here? Hello.
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Oh my God, it's Signora.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the harbingers?
I cannot believe it. Zhongli, I cannot believe it, man.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before.
Mm-hmm.
In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Breathe. Just stay calm. I still have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
You know, we have Zhongli at our side, and I still believe he's nice. He's on our side, okay?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end.
Well, that's actually true. I mean, that's, yeah.
Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all.
That's exactly
Of
what
course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you.
that's exactly what I was going to say as well. We have different view, that's all.
The real deceivers here are Signora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Zhongli tricked you? Signora and Zhongli?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here.
Damn, she actually looks like a good wife for though. Oh my God.
You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What?
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
What? Oh, he had it all along.
How sanctimonious.
So Zhongli is actually Rex Lapis? I mean, did I have my... I mean, I did have my suspicions.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. for it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Huh, interesting. I'm afraid I don't understand. And why did you feign your death?
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Lyra goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Oh. So were you satisfied with the final? Let me guess, you had another plan in case it all burned it down.
Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
Oh my god, that's true. Because in the end, we all came together and defended Liyue, right? Without Rex Lapis, so...
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore.
So if we were to actually almost fail, he would have come and just ended it all and just helped us out. But since we just could just do it on our own, he simply just like, alright, my time is over. I'm not needed anymore. I mean, I can already tell that, you know, the Adepti and all the people of Liyue can handle themselves, pretty much.
The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people.
Yeah, that's true.
And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, Traveler.
Okay,
These
so...
things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done,
I mean, she sacrificed her hugest mansion, dude.
they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
Oh, poor child.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
We're both equal, fool. You really embarrassed yourself this time.
Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Ah, fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Oh, tell him.
Do
tell
as
him.
you wish.
Damn, dude. God damn, she mighty thick, man. Oh
Now
my
then.
god.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me?
I'd like to know what the Cryo Archon offered you. What could possibly be worth a Genosis?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
What the frick?
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts.
What?
As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Oh goddamn, you can't be serious. You can't just leave me like this, man. I want to know what the contract between you guys is. You're not doing this to me. No. 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 Zhongli, you don't do this to me. You understand me? You do not do this to me. Guys, tell me, who's more handsome? Do it. Do it right now. Who is it? Here's Diluc. There's Zhongli. Look at him. Who's back? Look at me. Okay. Can we talk to him again? Yeah.
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once. So, Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo Archon? Paimon's so curious.
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
Oh, but come on.
You're so petty.
Oh, god damn it, really? I guess that kind of makes sense in a way. You know, you don't really want to reveal to just anyone, but we are not just anyone. Man. After that said, I couldn't
Today's
even.
the day of the rite of parting.
Oh.
Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Alright, I got it. Talk to the people around here?
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head. So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Oh.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Right. But I will. I am the
You know
superhero.
that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say,
That
do you
voice.
think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed.
Yes.
I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel.
Whoa,
Still,
man.
what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Alright, let's go. You guys have some pretty good guesses, man. You guys pretty much on the point. Yo.
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Alright. Sick, man.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said.
They said that Rex Lapis wasn't murdered. They said that Rex Lapis died because of the divine trial.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
That's probably what happened. I think you hit the bullseye this time.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Alright. I bring back my mouse. Mouse! Oh! Hello, guys!
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
You guys are saying it wrong again. It's ka-ching!
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed
Perfume
prosperous.
girl.
But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream,
Oh, old lady, I didn't
we
see you,
must
sorry.
learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
Yes. Well, I won't, but
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
is she?
Traveler.
Ah, oh, yes.
Yes!
That's me.
She really is looking our way.
Hello.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
We didn't.
So young. The Liyue Qixing
We didn't.
always repay their debts.
We helped.
And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Price?
Whoa.
Oh, I'll take her. I'll take her. what do you mean price? What price? That I'll find my brother again?
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
That was so unexpected. Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters? What the heck? That is, oh my god! It's like if Link were to just start talking from nowhere, you know? Oh my god! Talk to the people talking part of writing.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it.
I did.
But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it says where D look on. I'm sorry. I have all my sights on another girl.
Well,
I'm sorry.
that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
Jesus. Man, that's man. That's not. Oh, this them. Okay.
Rex Lapis. Oh, Rex Lapis.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
Okay. Well, okay then. Up. Talking to Granny. Hi, Granny.
As for the mortals and adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
Alright, we spoke to them all. Oh! I didn't even know this was water there. Hello, Zhongli. Sneaky buzzard.
Hey, look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Well, he's done his
Why would I not feel more at
3,700.
ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Signora kiosk.
Oh!
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Signora kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
That's what now. Maybe. Nah. Well, he went to the cheesing bank after all. You know?
You're right.
No.
I do like the Mora.
But you have been this way this entire time. But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
Right.
When I was
Fair,
journeying
fair.
with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
I mean, you know, what if you want to live a nice life, you know? I know, even without, it's whatever, I guess.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon Everyone gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that.
No problem.
I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fine journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
1P? No, I'm joking.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Oh, why? Okay, closed? Who's the god who rules Inazuma?
The Electro-Archon Ball.
Ball.
And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
And that is?
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu,
ooh,
people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Oh, awesome! The Inazuma Bakufu, the shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year.
What?
Zhongli, since
How do
you're
you know?
Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Oh, he just walks away.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
What the hell is that?
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
Maybe they want less of it?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity.
Eternity?
It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm.
I see.
The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
So about the trial, about Child, as for the Liyue choosing, now about Mora. There's nothing else. Well, I want to know most of these, but I assume if I press this, we're just gonna end it, right?
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. And we are finally done. Well, that took a long. We unlocked the last Geo for Geo. Oh, what's this? The barrier created by Wake of Earth lasts 5 seconds longer. The meteor created by Starfell's sword lasts 10 seconds longer. Hey, we maxed it out. Could you even max out the animal Archon? Could we do that? I don't really remember. But goddamn, man. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy your stay at the AnimeHealthcenter. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace. Oh yeah, I should probably mention I'm probably going to play Senran Kaguran after this, or find something else to do on this game, or just do some dailies and talk about it, talk about the story, my predictions, something like that. Most of you wouldn't care. So I wouldn't either. So I think we're moving on to the next game until there's some new content or updates on the game or something, and I'll mention that, I guess. Alright, peace.